Howdy, gang. Okay, we are good. Welcome back to Psychonauts 2. Probably been a little over a week. I skipped on my last off period. But it was only 2 days since then, so you know. For like 9 days. I just spent like a half hour fiddling with my headset because I'm too stupid to realize which dial is the volume. I didn't touch it. I didn't know why it was stuck at like 10%. It was too quiet. I just didn't think to touch the other fucking dial. Oh, we got that taken care of. Now we can play. Play Psycho Guy.
What's up, little guy?
See, we got 2 of Ford's mirror pieces. I looked up a chapter list to help me find names for when I'm doing timestamps on the streams, and it seems like this game isn't going to be too long.
Who's dragging in all this mud?
So, I don't know, I feel like we're maybe halfway there already, and considering the skill tree looks like... How do I get there? Yeah, I mean, I would say that's pretty spot on, sounding like a lot of these are almost maxed out already. There's only 2 more abilities. Crazy, we had almost all of these from the start. Like, you'd think it took them like 10 or more years to make a sequel, they would have come up with more than 3 new abilities. Oh well. Mail clerk for... Right, we just grabbed a new brain. We gotta put that in Nick. We also got the thought tuner last time.
Oh, you look just like my nephew. A little jerk.
Ah, jeez. I haven't finished any games, but I guess technically I have an expansion to talk about. And, the anime season wrapped up, so I have some shows to speak on. Even if I haven't necessarily finished everything I was watching just yet.
Scanning. Access granted.
You have that to look forward to, I guess. Oh, and I've been doing another Wave of Kingdom battle. I'm in like the last act. I'm almost finished with that.
Nick!
TV. We'll finally get to talk about that eventually.
Nick, how would you feel about an upgrade to your sense of self-protection?
Ooh.
Can you hear me? Ball of light. Are you in there?
Light, dark, and every flavor in between. But all these colors are just one band in this sensual rainbow of rainbows. What is this room, and how can I taste it all at once? And who composed this symphony?
Nick?
One symphony is beautiful, but 100 all at once? Oh God, I can smell the Big Bang. There's an ant in the wall that's grinding its teeth. Everythingness, oneness, nothingness, nothingness, nothingness!
Ants have teeth?
Kashmir, it's too delicious!
Yeah.
I should really go back in there, but I'm just a little scared.
I wonder what he sees. I am ecstasy.
I am trapped between every color, a net of all frequencies.
aboard. It's me, Raz, from Whispering Rock. I need to come in there and talk to you.
Sorry, senior staff only.
What? Really? Senior staff? Fine. I'll get Nick. He's senior staff. I think.
Do I just talk to him? Do I grab him?
Hey, Nick. I've got something here that will help.
Is it a blindfold? Earplugs?
Better.
Better. A butt plug.
Whoa, 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 what the? Ball of light? Are you in here?
I'm here. Everything's here. Too many things are here.
You're experiencing a sensory overload. Try to stay calm. Whatever you do, don't have a...
Oh. I think it's pretty cool. Boss.
My heart is racing. I have a heart.
I feel like I'm missing something with how to aim that.
Response is triggering. I say
Like, it's not supposed to be stuck on me, right?
I don't know how to beat it. It's just too fast.
Oh, the slowdown ability.
Please shut up! There we are. This is good. Let's stay here.
Oh. Everything is colorless.
I don't like the looks of these, but I guess they're a sign that he's remembering something.
Moligula. Is that what that is?
Hope this is a good memory.
Someone dying? Someone shielding?
Hope this is a good memory. I don't like the looks of these, but I guess they're a sign that he's remembering something. Where are we?
Shh. It's a quiet place.
Yeah. Hey, hello.
Come in?
Hey, I know you. You're... Vision.
Yeah, and you're needed on stage. Come on, Psy King.
My dark place.
Psyche?
Ah, teeth. Are we in Ed, and Eddie? Woodstock.
Wow.
Is there no music because he doesn't have hearing yet? Am I just supposed to like restore his senses one at a time or something? The hearing's restored when the concert starts. I wonder There's definitely something. It's just a jumbled mesh. It's light static. Like an empty radio channel.
Yep. Got the purse tag. I think I hear something.
Are you ready for Brutal Legend 2? Oh, geez. Oh. Kentucky.
Okay, here's the situation.
The
Nick's
displeased
body's sending you all
Bukaki.
sorts of sensory input. Smells, tastes, visuals, sounds, tactile feedback. You've just got to deal with it.
We know how to deal with the crowd, man.
Speak for yourself. I don't remember a thing. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think they only want you guys.
Yeah, it's always rough on the opening act. Sorry.
Oh, that's not true. People are always very nice to opening acts.
You know what this crowd wants?
Yeah, they came for a feast of the senses.
F2 ring?
So give it to them.
Oh, wow, man. It's
Sounds like a
so
contraceptive
long.
device.
I don't even know where my violin is.
Like a ring that shreds the child on its way out. Oh, that's awful. Like a meat grinder. Comes out in little strings.
What is a feast of the senses? Is it a band?
Well, it's more than a band, man. It's a non-stop festival of sights, sounds, smells, feelings, and flavors. And yes, it was our old band. Our old friends.
Who was in the band?
Besides me, there was Tasty, Dr. Touch, Audio,
Dr. Touch.
and of course, on the mic we had the Psy King.
What happened to the feast?
Well, the audience just disappeared one day, and the band drifted apart. I'd do anything to get the band back together again.
Well,
I'll find your violin. Just tell me where you last used it.
Can I even remember what it looked like?
you see the poster? The guy on the right end, his head is a
See the
hand.
world the way I see it.
Gotta be Dr. Touch, I guess, actually. Everyone else looks so normal. Oh,
I thought the
asparagus.
inside of an eyeball would be goopier?
Huh. This kind of reminds me of our old stage setup. Coincidence?
Yep. Oh.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh, that's right. It's that kind of world.
Just that kind of world, not all. Censorship can be removed peacefully.
Ooh, pretty.
No. No.
Eyes are the window. Color is the bridge.
didn't look like there was anything down here, but there's gotta be something down here. No, there was in fact nothing on the ground level. What the fuck? Why is it even there then? Just make it a platforming challenge with a bottomless pit. Floyd Bridge.
Man, those things are too fast.
Check this out.
Whoa!
When you're alone as long as I was, time loses some of its meaning, and your perception of it becomes your reality. Want to give it a try?
And make people see slower? From the Pussy King himself. Alter the flow of time, moving all objects in anime. Do lots of things when they get into hectic. Okay, okay. I understand that you don't have a lot of action, so you might as well map these all to like face buttons and stuff, but I feel like this control system is just like a little dated. Like, selecting things and swapping them out constantly, like, that's not good. Maybe you give me, like, on 3 of these buttons, and then you hold L, and that gives you a second set. That way you can have 6 selected at once out of, how many are there? Like 8? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Like, something like clairvoyance is something very uncommon. You're not gonna need that super often, right? I wouldn't mind not having that one on hand constantly if I have almost every other one available.
Is this all the colors there are?
And like the levitation, that can probably be mapped to its own button, right?
I don't want to use the thought tuner while I'm inside a mind. I'm surrounded by so many stray thoughts, it might explode. Or, you know, make a really loud sound.
Maybe even split it up into parts so like you hold it after doing your double jump. Or you pull out the ball when you click in the stick like you would sprint in any other game. And I'm sure there's something else that can be mapped to the D-pad. Like, I think one of these is just for photo mode. Yeah. Photo mode can be used from a menu. Again, like every other game.
Stray thoughts, it might explode. Or, you know, make a really loud
Maybe
sound.
put the clairvoyance on that one. And there you go. I just freed up 2 buttons, and now every button can fit a power.
Check 1. Check. Sibilance.
Sibilance.
Testing. Is this mic on? The tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth.
I don't like that.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1. Check 1. Check 1. Or is this 2? Testing. Can we get a little more volume in this mic? Are you copper bottoming them, my man? No, I'm aluminiuming them, my man.
What?
Check one. Testing, check, check, check one, check, check. Sibilance.
I just wanted to hear him make a shitty joke.
Is that a fish? I think it's a fish. Or a bus. I forget which is which.
Fish.
Well, you rode on it, so I guess it's a bus.
Yep, makes sense.
Yep. The tip of the tongue. Can we get a little more volume? Check, check, check. I've got eyes on the target. And I've got eyes on me. Hi!
Light wall. And all that, I was probably saving up for things, and I can buy upgrades for this already. Decrease cooldowns, larger area, bubble duration. Oh yeah, I can totally buy things. Everything I wanted though. Yeah, I probably want to max out this because it's basically the good attack. And then yeah. Oh, a ring.
I see the violin! Did you see it? Sorry if you already saw it. I just think we should be checking in with each other. You know?
Yeah, we should. Why didn't Raj say nothing about seeing that violin? He just kind of looked at it.
Yep.
Those pigments?
Yeah. Oh.
Even space water is still cursed, huh? Obviously this is gonna turn into a light bridge, but how? Ah, okay.
There we go.
Light and time band together to fill the universe.
What? Here we go.
Made more of those killing friends.
No.
Teamwork.
Oh, half a brine.
Yep. Oh.
That was unceremonious. It kind of just made a fucking shit hitting the water sound. No pop up or anything.
Oops.
Why'd he put his violin in here anyway? To protect the sound? Is it climate controlled?
Might be able to TK this open. Oh, not like that though. Right, that's clearly some kind of zipper. Whee! What? I like the sound that trampoline made when you jumped off it. Like a power-up.
Ooh, those look dangerous. Let's go somewhere else.
I'll take this.
Nug.
Oh, what's this? Oh, let's do that again.
Testing. Is this mic on? There.
Man, this is a lot to take in, but I like it.
Hold on just a minute. How I did not go down and open up that safe, or what was in there? It's gotta be like something else I point that at, right? Or what's this point of pointing it around? I can maybe shrink myself and slip through them. That'd be... They made of wood? These motherfucking bars made of wood? You're not. I don't get it. Eek boo. How the fuck do I get down there? It has to be the shrinky power or something, right? There's like one more power. Surely they will put it in on the critical path at some point, and I'll figure out what to do with that. The little zipper thing, I mean. Maybe you shrink yourself to get inside, and then the zipper opens the bars, so you have to shrink again.
It's all so beautiful, but it's too much. Too many colors.
Don't panic.
Ah, you said panic.
Ow.
My fight or flight response is triggering. I say light. Light! I don't like it here. You're handling this so much better than I would be. Stay calm now. Stay calm. Oh, thank you. I don't know what got into me.
Probably some garbage.
This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
Oh, poor Duffy.
Once we get these light ticklers hooked up, the stage show is gonna be incredible.
Light ticklers? Yeah. What? Okay, so you press B circle, get down, but jumping does not put you back up. It worked that time.
Doesn't anyone
Yeah, what
here
the
just wanna
fuck?
sit and talk? It's always now. I don't like the look of that thing. We did it!
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, that was my fault. Okay, so the expansion. The Vampire Survivors, Tides of Foscari, or however you pronounce that. It's generic fantasy themed. Everything's bright and colorful, and there's apple pie, and secrets. Yeah, 2 levels, and like, I don't know, maybe 6 new characters. There's an elf archer, a big muscle man, a wizard, an angel, a demon,
Am I using these terms correctly? It's been a while.
an uncorrupted form of demon lady, and 2 new monsters. What's that, like 8, 9 even? There's a lot of characters. It takes a while before you're able to unlock that second stage, or most of them are found, though. Otherwise, you need to just, like, play the new level, the Lake Foscari. Just a bunch of times, and each time you will maybe unlock a new character. The first time you have to, like, find the coffin, that's normal. And after playing with them, you unlock the next guys, and you discover the secrets to unlocking the next level. Oh, get out of here. Now, what I've noticed about both the DLCs, this and Mount Moonspell, is that, you know, it's like quality. The level is an actual level. It's not just repeating tiles like the other ones in the main game. There's like zones to go explore, places to memorize, so like you will know where you're going to look for treasure. Especially useful when you turn on the inverse level to make it harder. Because, you know, you still know you're going into the deep forest or the village or whatever, you know, the mushroom zone. So, like, in that sense, the levels that you do get, while there are only 2 of them, they are much higher quality than the ones in the base game. And I feel like they have more goals. Which I know I just said the game is like fucking brainless junk food before. But the deeper you get into the game, the more it becomes about pursuing goals. Because the brainless junk food can only last for so long, but like... At first, you're just unlocking characters and stages, but after you actually have a really good run, you start unlocking secrets, and that's when things change.
If you look at them closely, I already feel horrible for saying that.
And so, you know, the DLC is just like a quicker jump into the goals part of the fun part of the game. The gamey part of the game, I guess. I will say that the sword band is hella OP. And also the second level, the Abyss, it has like a golden egg farm, which if you don't know, the golden eggs give you a micro increase to your character stats that are permanent between runs. So they're normally you get them from killing the guardians of the super items at the edges of the map. Here there is like a farm of baby guardians. You can just shred them and they all drop eggs. So I got like a couple hundred of them in one run, and now that character is OP even without items. Which is helpful for unlocking some other secrets. Like, it's a good thing in that sense that it makes getting stuff in the base game easier. Like, there was one unlock that required me to banish like 20 items in a single run. But with the default banish that you already have, you can only get rid of 10 items.
That's such a good eye for, you know, visuals.
So, by collecting all these eggs, I was able to banish 20 items. That would have been really annoying to farm out. Now, it's possible that those 10 banishes were supposed to come from me doing it both in the game and on the menu, where you're able to preemptively ban some things. But I'm not sure about that. Because I don't want to ban anything from the menu. I like all the items. I like having it just all completely random.
Frequencies in the same beam of light, rainbow bound and bonded.
Oh, think that statue's big enough? Ah, well, you need a big ego at the front of the band, am I right?
Like, really, my build more often than not depends on what run I am going for. Like, if I have a goal in mind and I need to move to an objective, then I will pick up the move speed booster, otherwise it's useless.
My eyes feel so full, I think they might throw up.
So, like, after I've 100%ed the game, then maybe I'd ban that. However, even once that's happened, it's still useful to go and pick up the super items at the edges, because you'll likely only be able to just barely get to 2 of them. Under normal circumstances. But if you get that move speed booster, you'll be able to get all 4. But, you know, it's just like something I decide on the spot what we're doing. and there's a challenge I'm going for, such as the banning items. In that case, I just need to focus on leveling up quickly so I can get to the limit breaks, which is another secret unlock you get, which makes doing that a lot easier. Because you can just make your one item really OP, and not have to worry about getting other ones. I know this is supposed to be me talking about the expansion, but really this expansion has just helped me break into some of the later game content of the main game. Which I did see the credits for recently. Like, there was an end eventually. It took a long ass time to get there. Oh. Eesh.
Oh, I hope this goes better than last time.
But, you know, there's still stuff in there for me to do. I think I did all of the base challenges. Like, I got a character for completing the collection. But the Scrolls of Morbane, which have the like real stupid challenges, I'm still trying to work on those. The stupid one in the reverse library, that one's been pissing me off because it takes so long to kill the Reaper so you can play the piano, and then I played the piano, I played it correctly, and still I didn't get the challenge completed. Like, the event triggered after I did the thing, and I guess I just missed the goal of the event. It was just throwing shit at me. It's probably because I did it too late in the run, and the Reapers were already out, but I still survived like 10 minutes past that, so I thought I'd be able to get it done. Oh, one of the new characters might be pretty OP, by the way, because, like, even without getting the Crimson Shroud or the Infinite Corridor, which you basically need if you want to survive past 30 minutes, this one character was just unkillable at a certain point, and I was like, I literally got to an hour. I was just kicking back and seeing how long I could go without death killing me. And for some reason, he just, like, wasn't doing any damage. So I don't know. You got, like, 2 high-quality maps with some fun spheres to explore. Characters that are fun, though maybe a little overpowered. Being overpowered is like the name of the game. It's not like you're losing anything by using them. There's that good farm for the golden eggs, which will maybe help you out with some of the harder to play characters. Maybe. I mean, you still have to get to it. It's pretty deep in the level. But, you know, if you're like super completionist and you have to complete the checklist of beating every level with every character rather than just unlocking all the things, it's probably a good thing to have that farm available. Because there are some characters I had a rough time playing, like the one that starts with the pentagram.
The path is clear to the object we
You just get such an XP deficit
something to do with mixed drinks.
by having it so early in the game.
Is this the end? Or have we bent around back to the beginning?
And I haven't really interacted with the Moonspell DLC despite owning it. These things are only like $1 or $2, $1.50 even, like it's cheap. It felt like I got more than what I paid for, honestly, but considering that the main game was like $5.
Oh, right, it's a violin. That's what we wanted. Well, what are you waiting for?
I just didn't interact with the moon spell because I was trying to, you know, beat the main game still when I got it, but also that level was just hard. I was getting shredded every time I tried it, which was like twice. So I'll probably get into that soonish. So, definitely recommend on that expansion. I guess it's maybe on the easier side considering that the characters are OP, whereas I had a rough start on Moonspell. But, you know, still just turn your brain off on the main game.
Yeah!
Metal violin. What?
Well, it's better, but to handle a crowd that size, we need the whole band, man. We need Tasty, Sniffles, Dr. Touch.
And Audie.
Yeah, audio. You're remembering, man.
Where are they all now?
Oh, they wandered off when the audience left. Could be anywhere. This festival covers so many acres.
Hey! Didn't we used to have a cool band van?
Filmobile!
It's an orange mystery machine.
I'll bet they're still at the festival somewhere.
Woohoo! So what's driving?
Like the Overcooked map.
This van's band's holding together as it is.
Sorry.
They might have wandered into the campgrounds, it's true.
30-minute drive? I don't want to brag, but I've got, eyes.
Good idea. Let's look here.
The Woots.
Well, this is the campground. Dr. Touch and Audie used to like to come here.
They like to get high out here.
Whoa.
So, you're saying they're up there?
Yep. The view up there is amazing.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
I miss the
This
quiet.
forest looks like Trix yogurt.
It's all so beautiful.
These flowers look like cereal.
Can't remember much of anything.
All of that just for one figment.
Oh, I've heard about music festivals like this, but this one is surprisingly clean. Yep. What's that sound?
Okay, so what did we watch? What did we watch? Alright, we'll start with the one that has more of a conversation to it. Trigun Stampede. I definitely talked about Trigun before when I watched it, like a couple of years ago. Apparently the overlooked one, like, space cowboy thing that came out at a time when, like, 3 big ones came out. Of course, Cowboy Bebop being the king one. But, you know, there's also Outlaw Star, which is pretty good. And Trigun. Trigun's the one that fell to the wayside. Even Outlaw Star made a resurgence before it, for some reason. So I thought Trigun was fucking legendary, right? It was fucking great, perfect. However, it was goofy. You know, like half of it's filler, but the second half is so good when, you know, it starts actually following the plot.
Still, where are all the bathrooms?
And it's not like the goofs were bad, right? Vash is very funny. So, Stampede is a reboot. We've talked about this with, like, Chainsaw Man and stuff, but, like, the show is 3D CGI, and some people will hate on it just for that. Even if this is literally the best CGI you've ever seen in your fucking life, every episode looks like a goddamn movie. Everybody's very expressive, the animations are fluid, art style is great. There's nothing wrong with it, so you know you can suck off. So aside from that, people have issues with the fact that it completely changes the story. Now here's the thing, the original show didn't follow the manga very much either. It cut so very much from it, and it even, like, caught up to the manga before it finished, so they had to write their own ending. And, you know, the thing about that is the ending that their showrunners write is simply not going to be as good as whatever the mangaka had in mind. It's not written by the same person. Of course it's gonna feel a little off. Well, I thought the ending was fine. You know, probably could have been better. And immediately by the end of this first season, when there's another one on the way, I can tell you that that's definitely the right opinion. It happened with Soul Eater too. They copped the manga, and what we got was Friendship Punch. I think it was like Bravery or something, but you know, that's how they ended that otherwise great show. Like one of the shittiest endings ever. So, I just want to say, like, give it a chance. Like, this more closely follows the manga, but it also doesn't. Like, it's doing its own thing. It reorders events to tell, like, a more linear, easy-to-follow story. Like, the whole issue with the space station crashing and all the ships, the whole Seeds project failing, that was a flashback in the middle of the original show, but they start this one with it, so you know exactly what's going on with this planet. It's doomed and everyone's struggling to survive on it. How they even got there and stuff, you know, like, what's the deal with Vash and his brother instantly. They elaborate a lot more on Vash being a plant, which was, like, it was mentioned briefly. They never explicitly said it, but, like, him talking to the plants and his weird angel arm, that's all you really had to go on before. Now it's, like, a much more of a point. Which I really liked. Wolfwood, of course, gets involved much earlier in this. There's a lot more Wolfwood, who everybody loves.
We always do. No, we don't. See?
In the original show, he dies in just a couple episodes. Like, he only gets introduced halfway through the show, and then he's gone before the end.
You really don't know how to listen.
Where he did not die in the manga, or at least not for very long, I don't think. I didn't read the manga, but I know he's still around in the part 2. Maximum, it's called.
Fine with me. Me too.
That's how much longer it gets. They literally did a whole second Shippuden type thing.
Crowd down there. People are screaming for the Feast of the Senses.
That's what I've been telling this one. But the problem with him is that he just won't listen.
Without Psy-King, there is no feast. There's nothing.
But Psy-King is back.
What?
He's down by the van with Vision.
But we're not ready. We haven't practiced. Dr. Touch, where are our instruments?
I thought you had them.
Do I need to come back with instruments?
We need those instruments. The crowd's getting angry.
Hey, that kind of pressure is not helping.
Yes, that makes us just want to stay up here, where it's safe.
Maybe you could perform without your instruments?
What could we possibly perform without our instruments?
Magic? I do know a little sleight of
Clean his
hand.
ears.
Oh.
Please.
Let me take a look. I bet I can find them.
Sounds good to me.
Let me give you a hand.
Inception?
Okay, 2 instruments coming up.
Hey, I love what they've done with the place.
Okay, let's get those instruments and get out of here.
If I know Audie, this is gonna sound awesome. Oh, and Dr. Touch is good too.
Yep.
What was I saying? They changed, like, characters' personalities too. Like, Vash is less emo at the moment. He has a different hairstyle. Which people viewed as, like, the pretty boy change they made to Dante in the DMC reboot.
Careful. Dr. Touch can be a little
But there's a reason for that stuff, right? Meryl is, like, less of a hard ass. She has a different partner, replaced with a grumpy old man, basically acts like Meryl did.
Yep.
And her partner, I think, is Lucy. I'm not good with names. She's, like, not even here. They think that they've literally replaced her. But then, after just a couple episodes, if you don't write it off right away, you're like, oh no, that was my wife, she's gone, what the fuck, why'd they turn into an old man? You will realize that this is actually set, like, chronologically way before the original show. Like, the July incident hasn't happened yet, which is, of course, a flashback where Vash, like, destroyed an entire city, and that made him super emo. Like, he isn't that distant from people yet. He's still trying to make friends with everyone at this point in time. And, you know, I can tell you that by the end, they do mention Lucy's name. Like, she's going to reappear in the next season. I don't want to spoil everything that happens, but, you know, just know that these characters aren't around or they act different because things haven't happened to them yet. They haven't had their character development. That's good writing. I think it'd be silly if Ash got his spiky hair back just because of a big explosion, but, you know, it could be used to represent him being older or something. Or just a, you know, a change in personality.
Nothing between me and them.
You know, Japanese character designs are usually very expressive about what the character is. Like what they wear and what their hair is and stuff.
I need the steamer trunk tag for this guy.
So if crazy hair means this man's lost his mind, that would make sense. So yeah, I just want to say it's an all-around improvement. It hasn't caught up to
Audie and I used to sneak up.
the original show. It hasn't covered all the same ground, but it is like working its way through all the missed content from the manga, and we are getting at least a second season, if not more. Like, this is going to be a long-running epic. I think that the CGI haters are like a pretty big group though, and that's going to be like the thing that makes or breaks it. Just like how many people are actually willing to watch it even though it looks amazing. So yeah, that one's like the actual conversation. I don't have to spoil the show to talk about that. These other ones are gonna be more rapid fire, as per usual. This looks like an arena.
I just remembered something I need to do. Oh, that looked painful. But take it from me, feeling bad is better than feeling nothing. Give me a 1-2.
So Revenger. So like a short form one-off 12-episode thing. It's about a samurai who like got tricked into killing his lord, who is also his fiance's father.
Such a dangerous area, I swear.
Like, he did it as his civic duty as a samurai, but he was a trick, of course, so he's like dishonor, he's all depressed and stuff, and he wants to die. So, the Revengers come after him, and they decide that he's innocent after learning the truth about his predicament, and they decide to, like, try to recruit him instead. And he's not into it, because it's, like, illegal killing, right? He's a samurai, he's very all about the rules. But eventually he does decide to join up, for a while, at least. And, you know, they just do some revenging. People bite a coin to express how deep their vendetta is for someone, and they like pick the jobs as they please. These jobs come from the Catholic Church because they're evil, of course.
You didn't hear this from me?
And you know, all the jobs are like connected. They've got like some bullshit going on with opium trade. So this focuses on our samurai man and like his redeeming arc all around this conspiracy that he was used in. It was alright. I felt like the pacing was just off. Like, there wasn't enough filler, but also somehow too much filler. Not enough character development.
Just calm down, okay?
The Lolly character is just like there. I barely know anything about her. She's around sometimes. I don't know, the show was alright. Again, pacing was just off. I feel like if it had 24 episodes, it probably could have been a bigger thing, but I get that that's like a big ask for a new IP. And I think that it's probably not going to have a second season or anything, considering the plot wrapped itself up just fine.
Hey, remember that thing I taught you about slowing down time?
Well, maybe I don't need to slow them down because they're not dodging, alright?
My heart is racing. Do I have a heart?
Jeez.
I feel like I'm about to go on stage.
Another one with like pacing issues, Tokyo Revengers Season 2. I said I like wasn't in love with the first season, but I thought that parts of it were interesting enough for me to keep an eye on it. And I think that this one did better in areas, but I'm still not wholly satisfied with the product. So like, again, it's not enough for me to drop it or anything.
Oh no, I can't breathe.
But, you know, I feel like there's just missed potential.
How do we get out of here? Oh, all right. I'm feeling better. I'm ready to help. Hey, where'd he go?
Oh, see, OP banger, just like last time. All right, great music. Takemichi still a bit of a bitch. He still hasn't learned to fight. However, he does get into a fight where everyone gets their ass kicked. Amazing. And he's the one who like doesn't die, and he even like brings a guy to his knees with one punch. And then he gets his ass pounded into the ground again, but, you know, he tried. He did a thing. Yep. It's literally called, like, the Christmas Church Battle arc or something, and that's exactly what happens. But the show starts in, like, the summertime or something. Like, it does a big time skip. Which is where I thought the pacing felt weird. It does all this setup, and it, like, skips a few months. Just nothing happened. It was all peaceful, all chill. He wasn't working to get Kiski booted out or anything like he should have been. Is that instrument a washing machine?
They might not like it, but it was just so great playing with you cats again.
Probably a piano
just
or something.
So great.
You look good, Psy King.
Monkey.
Let's face facts, guys. It's not going to work unless we get the whole band back together.
Well, we need Sniffles and Tasty.
I swear I saw a Figment before it forced us into the bus. Yeah, it's right here.
I've missed you.
Then why didn't you come look for me? No, sorry, I would never say that. Audie, it's so great to see you alive!
What do you mean? I'm fine, I think. Not really sure what happened there at the end.
Let's go somewhere else.
Everybody, back in the van.
Hey.
Can't beat that old van smell.
Where are we going?
Not just to run people over, all right?
So again, with like a pacing issue, they focus on, you know, a thing to try and correct the future, right? However, this thing unintentionally results in the big bad, like, being taken care of kind of peacefully. And they introduce a more and more interesting problem. However, I just don't like that the big bad was taken care of peacefully. Like, it felt too soon, it felt out of nowhere, and I'm sure he'll make a comeback after we deal with this next problem. But it was just like, so what?
Ooh, our promoter's not gonna like that. We're not here to... Good idea. Let's look here. Tasty and Sniffles hung around here a lot. Oh, so many scents and flavors.
And lines, man. So many long lines.
I'll go find Tasty and Sniffles.
So he does only do one timeline jump, which I guess is a good thing. Like, it's... I got the impression that he's getting better at it, at least. You know, kind of like Deku, he is becoming a little more tolerable, even if I don't love him.
Really tasty. Such a shame.
Wow. Look at all the nicks. They sound hungry.
And yeah, I'll keep watching it.
Yes. Got the duffel bag tag.
There was a new season of the Waifu Dungeon, terrible name. I did not watch that.
Yep.
I still might, I just, like, I'm in no rush. Again, it was like, I liked the first season, and then it started to fall off a bit from there, in my opinion. But I haven't given up on it. I did watch the movie at some point, and that was pretty good.
I think I hear some emotional baggage now.
What else was there? Trigun, Tokyo Revenge. Yeah, it's literally just My Hero. So speaking of Deku, new season of My Hero. This is the one where he gets edgy and puts on his bad guy costume and, like, leaves the school. He's on the run. That's like the second half of the season. I guess the next season is going to be the last one. So, once again, pacing, man, like, sometime between this season and the last one, Deku, mastered all of his powers. Like, all of his new powers that he was supposed to, like, be getting slowly. Last time he only had, you know, All Might's super strength, then he used that creatively, and then he got the Black Whip. And now he has, like, 6 other ones they just got overnight, I guess. They skipped that whole training arc, he didn't, like, get them and use them in specific cases or anything.
But I'm on a mission.
Anyways, first half of the season is, like, them doing an actual big battle raid on the villains to, like, stop Shigaraki from becoming OP. And a lot of bad shit goes down there, and that's what leads to the Deku running away. Like, the world's in a shit place. So it makes sense there, but again, things just feel like pretty rushed. You know, you got like vigilantes acting up in the wake of all the bullshit, and I feel like the world should probably be safer. Like, I get that Japan doesn't have the right to bear arms, so like they don't understand the idea of everyone being able to defend themselves. But this is a world where everyone has superpowers, so everyone more or less can defend themselves. And I feel like these villains would not be doing so hot, even if all of them busted out of prison. Right, and the bad guy Deku arc is just like, it's short-lived. It still goes back to him being a bitch pretty quickly. Also, he's fucking stupid. Like, All Might tries to bring him food, and he's like, no, I don't need food. Like, the fuck you mean you don't need food? It was like really out of character for him, who overanalyzes everything, to not realize he needs to fucking eat.
Wow, this unruly crowd takes me back to my circus days. Except, we never really had crowds.
So I guess it's a good thing that that was short-lived, but still, like, missed potential, I suppose. Bakugo had a lot of character development, though. Before he's kind of just an insufferable asshole, it's kind of cool. But, you know, now he's like, he's had his complete arc. He's a good character now. And yeah, there you go. It's just more of the show. It had some ups and downs. I thought that the pacing was weird. That's just like the name of the season. Like, the pacing of almost all these shows was off, except Trigun. That one slowed things down dramatically for the better. I was watching the new Gundam show too, with Witcher Mercury. I'm not sure if I want to continue it. Like, I kind of hate the protagonists. I get that I just told you 2 shows that I don't love the protagonists, but like, they don't have a ton of supporting characters. So I don't know. Like, the fights are still fights, right? It's big robots hitting each other. That's what you come for. It's the reason Gundam's always been around, even though most of them aren't very good. But like, Iron-Blooded Orphans 1 and 2 was fucking top tier. So it's like really hard to go from that to this. Just silly dueling school, everybody hates the weird girl. And like, that's the whole damn show. Even G Gundam was a fun watch. And that was like cheesy as shit. I don't know, I'm not too crazy deep into that, maybe like 5 or so episodes. But I don't know, I'm not feeling the call. There's another show I dropped that I didn't talk about. It was Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. More or less exactly what it sounds like. Someone really likes the Yakuza games, I guess, and they just want to show a hard-ass raising a little girl.
Good, but also bad, you know?
Like, it was fine, but it's like a little too boring. You'd think that more roughhousing would be around considering this is a Yakuza show, but no. If there's a fight, the screen will flash, you hear a couple punch sounds, and then the guys are fucking lying on the floor with their fucking head up their ass or something.
After the show, Vision and Psy King are waiting by the van.
What? Psy King is back?
Let's get our instruments.
We've been in this line for so long, I'm not even sure where they are.
So, you know, I just say mid. It's raining, like, probably okay. There's probably a couple of giggles, but, you know, for the most part, Japanese humor isn't, like, crazy funny. Their physical comedy's always great, but, like, I don't know, they have a lot more clean jokes, I suppose. Even their dirty jokes are kind of tame. Or there's like weird cultural wordplay that doesn't translate super well into English, especially when you're watching subtitles, but you know. The comedies I like always have exceptionally good dubs, like they retranslate jokes to make them work.
Do they have corn dogs? If so, that's what you should get.
Kid, the Psyking is back. This is no time for eating. I can't believe I just said that.
Why don't you just buy new instruments?
My instrument is like a part of me.
Yes, mine too. But part of me I set down somewhere and I can't remember.
You guys let me take a look. I'll bet I can find them.
Oh, Tasty, I can't decide.
Well...
Don't eat me, bro. Stop. No. Vor. Oh, okay. He's snorting a line off the guy's nose. Is this still Vor? The nose does connect to your throat.
Maybe I can find their instruments before they make up their minds.
Okay, so like for the description of this stream, I wrote probably looking inside more mouths, IDK. That's exactly what happened. This game has an obsession with mouths.
I have to admit, I'm a little afraid.
Why? Because of all the tongues and boogers? That's all just part of being in a band, man.
Do I need to give him the crack rock?
I swear I can taste this thing. Yep. Yep.
That's really everything I had on the list, right? We talked about To Your Eternity Season 2, which was amazing. Vinland Saga Season 2, watching that. It's still going though, it's like not a 12 episode thing, it's gonna be 24 or more, I guess.
Oh, nice.
I don't feel like any of these were really deep cuts. I didn't feel like there was a ton that I needed to watch. However, these were like big names, like they were going to be good. But I didn't feel the need to explore explore the weird stuff, explore the backlog. I have a pretty big backlog of stuff I need to get to. We've only got more big stuff coming this season, and then the summer too. And get Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen back. I feel like those probably shouldn't be running at the same time, like those are directly competing with each other considering the body horror aspects, but I don't mind.
Put that ugly muscle back in your mouth, Tasty. To be honest, this is more tongue than I would prefer.
Whoa! Whoa! This is moving too fast for me to see how high it actually gets. Yeah, it totally does touch it, though. Crazy. Oh. Bruh. What? Oh, I can ride it. Dude. What is my depth perception? Why is there no drop shadow? There is, actually. It doesn't affect the tongue, though? Oh, I see. I have to pick it up with a Y. That's why. So, jumping on, like, in the air wasn't even a viable solution.
So many people eat without really tasting. Such a shame. It's one of those double-decker buses.
Yeah, that's why I don't eat soup too often. I usually burn my taste buds off, and it's awful. Obviously, you want the soup to be hot, right? But how hot is too hot? You gotta like give it a lick to find out. And if that lick was too hot, then the rest of the soup's ruined, and so is all the food for the next week.
Here's the steamer trunk tag.
I was about to jump in there. I've forgotten how many flavors there are.
What are these made of?
Ecstasy. There has to be a way for me to point at the other one, right? No, it's blocked by this building.
Hey, I can taste you. Wanna know what you taste like?
Not really.
You taste like shit.
Oh, is that really the color they give you for the text? I didn't even notice someone was in the chat. It's always like purplish on Twitch. Makes sense, that's their whole branding, but ugh. Honestly, I think that I got the burnt tongue taste still. The whole area reminds me of Trix yogurt, though. That's what I imagine this tastes like, but that's also a very distant memory. I've never been able to afford Trix yogurt as a kid.
What's that smell? Oh God, it's my own sweat.
Hey, don't.
I can smell my own sweat. You're not supposed to be able to do that, are you? Oh God, now I can taste it. Ah. My heart is racing.
So am I supposed to notice that one of these is fake or something, or are there actually two of them?
I don't like it here. Stay calm, man. Stay calm.
They all look like they're acting the same to me.
I don't like it here.
I guess that one wasn't in the line, but that could have been two of them doing different attacks.
Stay calm, man.
Ow.
Stay calm. My heart is racing. I have a heart.
I saw that coming. I went in there with like half health. Ugh, I'm also just missing all those slows.
Oh God, it's my own sweat.
Hey, don't.
I can smell my own sweat. You're not
Wait.
supposed to be.
Okay, I thought I was at the beginning of the area again. Equip another attack. There isn't anything to throw here. I feel like we don't have a lot of attacks. Pyrokinesis isn't easy to aim anymore. Stuck on me.
Stay calm, man. Stay calm. I don't like it here. My heart is racing. Do I have a heart?
Ah. Pyrokinesis is too dangerous to use. I'm already almost dead.
Oh no. I can't breathe. I feel like I'm about to go on stage. My heart is
Hi.
racing.
Oh.
Do I have a heart? Stay calm, man. Stay calm. Get out of here. My fight or flight response is triggering.
Digging the music.
Try and put them in a tunnel.
What is that? That keyboard-like thing? It can't just be a keyboard. It's gotta be something special.
You remember that thing I taught you about slowing down time?
You can only hear it in like music from the 60s.
I don't like it here. I feel like I'm about to go on stage. How do we get out of here? I don't like it here. My heart is racing. Oh, phew. Oh, yeah. Back to my regular smell again. Which, if I'm being honest, I've never heard any.
Just flip me off, bro.
You can't breathe without smelling. That's part of life.
I'm not sure I agree with that. You can breathe through your mouth, right? And you taste with your mouth. I guess that's technically a smell sensation. Like, what is smelling if not tasting with your breath? This is gross, though. Is it a mustache or is it nose hair?
That nostril is as
And why it look like a walrus?
inside out.
That's supposed to be like a Beatles illusion. Oh, hold on.
You know that without smelling, most flavors fall flat? That's a no smell.
Hey, boy. Whoa, whoa! I didn't know you could get hit while in that. Doesn't make sense considering I can attack.
This area really smells. Why do all these creeps hate you so much?
Oh, dark thoughts. There's this one here if I can easily lock onto that one. You know, I hadn't considered that a lot of people probably have experienced losing their smell, considering the freaking COVID. I never got sick though, so I've never lost my smell. Big boogie. Yuck.
Whoa, I did not see that coming.
Gotta be like a popsicle. Cold booger. Wario ass nose.
Not gonna look up the high five. Wait, don't do that. I'd go flying like a racquetball.
Oh, you don't need to tell me. I had asthma. I was so very afraid of getting sick. Considering the breathing complications, I thought I would just die on the spot. My parents didn't even want me going to work at the start of it, but I was still working in a kitchen at the time, so I was like relatively isolated. I thought it was fine to at least do that.
I like the smell of this bridge.
See, I didn't have it growing up. It started happening around when I was like 16. And it was like a really complicated situation because sometime around then the state insurance dropped me. Like, you're supposed to be able to just be on it until you're 25, and they just stopped taking me specifically. My older brother was still on it, my little sister was still on it. They didn't want me. So I wasn't able to get an inhaler. I couldn't even go to a doctor and find out what was going on. I was just like dying every night. Until eventually I found over-the-counter medicine that I started using. And I try not to rely on it. I don't like medicine very much in general. But I've still just been dealing with it since. It's like a weird adjustment to make so late in your life. Oh, I see, I see. This is from earlier. What? So you gotta slow it twice. Or not gonna make that, am I? What? The fan has to be how I get up there, but it's difficult to get on top of it. No, I'm overthinking this. I can probably just hop over there. And the rail is to get back without going through the half the level again.
That's a good sign.
Every breath you take, you absorb the aroma of the unknown.
Have a brain. Kissy boys.
A smell is both something you give and something you take.
Interesting. Do you feel that your senses work differently? Or do you have other things that don't function correctly, like taste?
Oh, I gotta say, King, you're almost looking like your old self again.
I'm sorry I abandoned the band, you guys.
Hey, it's gonna make for a better rockumentary someday.
Like the eyebrows.
Time for the feast. Feast!
Lost alone, neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my
He's evolving.
At the bottom of a lake,
the Viking.
Of frozen feeling.
Isn't that one of the Psycho guys? The Psychonaut mans? Is that why I saw someone like dying in the black zone?
Molecule through in my cosmic eye. Senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've had, unlocking all my memories, which I never
Wanna bet, Helmut? Helmut, that was his name. Stupid name. That's definitely molecular, though.
No, not again. I know her from Lobato's nightmare.
I know her from my nightmares.
Don't worry, all your friends are here.
Friends? Oh, do you mean these friends? The ones who abandoned him in the ice for 20 years.
Don't listen to her.
Dear universe, please! Shut up! There we go. That's better. Problem solved.
Ball of light? You're Helmut Fullbear. Everyone thinks you died.
What, he lost his senses because of a trauma-induced coma?
What happened?
I can't remember much of anything.
Well, if you don't mind, I can try to help with that.
I like the trippy video. Once again, I ask you, world, are you ready for Brutal Legend 2? Because I would really love Double Fine to make that. Probably 10 years later, just like they did with Psychonauts. I doubt you'll ever get it. The game was like literally cut in half. The licensed music was just too expensive to work with.
What's going on here?
This was my stupid plan to defeat Maligula.
Am I supposed to do something?
You okay?
So far. Are you trying to slow them down or destroy them?
Ah, slowing, gotcha. Oh, yeah.
You were going to act her to death?
I did a monologue about Lucy's life and what she meant to us, to try and bring her back. I was useless that day.
You think you were useless that day? I tried to stop her with a motivational speech.
Actually, Fullbear, you distracted her long enough that I was able to recruit some local animals to help. Which also didn't work.
We all brought what we had to the battle. The main thing was, your beautiful performance did bring out the old Lucy. Just for a bit.
It reminded us that she was in there.
So, Maligula used to be your friend? And her name was Lucy? Was she the seventh member of the Psychic Six, Lucretia Mux, but she went bad somehow and then you all had to go fight your friend?
I liked not remembering stuff.
So, light sensitivity. Is that like epilepsy? What's that feel like? Is it a headache? Do your eyes just like start freaking out? I definitely met someone who was sensitive to bright lights before. I didn't think to ask about it at the time.
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Can I just slow it down whenever, or do I have to wait for orb? So slow it.
You guys! I'm right here! Where are you going? Why did you all abandon me for 1,000 years?
20.
Maybe in your world? Did they even look for me? Did they all forget I existed?
We did look for you, Full Bear.
But my stupid hyper-high glaciator there, which we brought to freeze Maligula, well,
It worked as designed, Otto. But you were so deep in that frozen lake, we couldn't find you.
I wonder what the characters representing these senses memes about them. Like, does the nose girl smell bad?
You're probably right.
Is Ford just really observant?
But I said
Dr. Fingers gets his hands on everything.
Didn't you find it?
I don't know.
Ford must have brought your brain back because I found it in Otto's lab. But he must have lost that memory when his mind was shattered in the battle.
My brain was shattered?
well, come on. It was a little cracked to begin with.
If my body's been in hyper-ice all this time, I'll bet I look amazing.
Almost done.
I'm starting to enjoy it now. Oh no, I can't look. This is where that monster drowned my Bobby. Because I failed. Because my stupid plan couldn't save him.
No, you saved me. You threw yourself into the path of danger, sacrificing yourself to save me. Rather dramatically, I might add.
Well, I mean, thank you.
So, I'm not dead. I'm out there somewhere waiting for you to come back to me.
I'm coming to you, right now. I swear.
Better hurry. You know how I get.
Memories, my boy. Just a show we put on inside our heads. Sometimes the first draft of the script stinks. Thanks for helping me with the rewrites. Now let's go give the people what they want.
Everybody stand back! Remember, this is our friend, Lucy. She's going through a tough time. I think she might just need someone to listen to her.
Save your sympathy for your shrubbery, Donato.
Time out, Lulu.
I feel like marijuana isn't like as big into hippie culture as you may have thought. Like, a lot of these people were war vets, they were into the hard drugs. As most of them in active duty are already. Like, you know, they take the hard painkillers, they do cocaine when they're bored. Though, slowing time would definitely have to be some kind of downer, which I guess would fit marijuana. But looking at all the other imagery, I would imagine acid or ecstasy or anything like that.
What are you waiting for?
Mushrooms.
Can't hold her forever, kid.
And I guess Psychonauts would be war vets too, like they do go into battlefields. The whole molecular situation thing was during some war, right? That's what the newspapers said. They're having like a revolution against their czar.
This could be our only chance! Great! The audience loved it! Do it again! Perfect! One last curtain call and the show's over.
I haven't found your body yet, Fulbear, but not to worry. I've got your brain, and I'm going to keep it safe back at HQ and come back for the rest of you. Just after I figure out what to do with Lucy.
Okay, I know you won't forget about me.
I don't think anybody's going to forget about you after that performance. In fact, I think they're demanding an encore.
Side King! Side King! Side King! Side King! Side King! Side King! Side King!
Does my mindscape look like? Huh.
Senior staff only.
Who am I again?
Nick John Smith.
Nick John Smith, senior mailroom staff.
Welcome, Helmut Fulbear, deceased.
About time they sent me an assistant.
Ford's gonna be so excited when he figures out who you really are, Agent Fulbear. Everybody is.
Kid, I owed you one, and now we're square. But I'm not ready to face Cruller. Not until I talk to Bob.
But...
Lots of baggage to unpack. You wouldn't understand. But please, tell no one of my return.
But...
I'll see you at curtain call!
Oh, somebody shut that door before the wind blows all my letters away.
Finish up business in my... There's no way it's the end of the game. Still missing a power. So the mindscapes in these games are usually centered around, like, trauma, right? So it would have to involve some stuff that I'm, like, afraid of, or whatever issues I have socially, I suppose. So there'd definitely be water there. There'd be a water level, right? Because I drowned when I was a couple months old. And while I'm not necessarily afraid of the ocean, I'm like never dying to go swimming or anything. There has to be something like blocking me from having a desire to go to a beach ever. And of course I dealt with, like, you know, being bullied and Asperger's like symptoms. I don't think that I have autism, but as a result of the brain damage from drowning, I do have some issues and difficulties socially. A lot of antitrust stuff, like, you might have something a little more like the Milkman conspiracy, or just like cameras and stuff everywhere. If I had to pick a style that I just want for it, I would say, like, outlines, like, it's all black and white, maybe some, like, paintbrush strokes, like, I think the start of Okami, there wasn't any colors on anything, right? So I guess I'd want to look something like that. A bazaar in the jungle with me losing my train of thought. I can see the bazaar being like a source of sensory overload. Do you feel the same way about the jungle with all the weird animals and stuff? When I think of a jungle, I just think of noise. Like birds and crickets and tree frogs all just... Oh, and the rain, of course. It's a jungle. It's always raining. How are we on time? Like 2.5? 2? Yeah. I mean, it told me to wrap up business, so I do want to wrap up what I can. I guess that means we'll go back to the questionable area and look for the kid. Let's see what we can do with the slowdown power, but I don't think it'll be much.
Scanning. Access granted.
I grabbed the key. I don't remember if I opened the chest.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through.
Oh, and so, sensitivity to taste and textures. Does that mean that you're, like, super picky about what you eat? Shopping interest, having trouble remembering a certain thing.
Layoffs? Maybe I'll get a sweet severance package.
Psi cards piling up. Turn them into Psi challenge markers with a Psi core from...
This is what I want, the freaking fast travel hatch. Me to a parking lot. Weird eyeball. Why is it red? So if Raz can grind rails, that means he's wearing soaps. But if soaps was bought by Heelys, does that mean Raz got Heelys? Why can't I skateboard? Ugly and it must be destroyed. What's that up there? How do I get up there? Oh, probably slowing this down, huh? Oh. That sword.
This would be handy in a lumberjack.
Switchblade hatchet? It's about the aesthetic. Yeah, you have a levy ball, but nobody can see you. You just looks like you're floating, right? Only other psychics know you're using the levy ball.
straight thoughts I'm picking up?
Great thoughts. I have the two.
Oh, yep. Phew.
Is it this one?
Is it this direction? Nope, that's not it.
Does this thing make Undertale sounds? Like when the Toby Fox dog is on screen.
Definitely more this way. Aha! There are some straight points.
Okay, I need That's an interesting thought. Part of me assumed that the ball is because Raz is from the circus and he's like doing it for show, or like he's already familiar with using a ball. So I guess that would help him in using it as like a training mechanism. But again, I also just assumed that this psychic is only visible to other psychics. And this is in fact him just floating off the ground to a normal person. I don't like that I explored this earlier, because now I have to like check every corner again with my new powers. Why everybody loves Sasha. Whoa, whoa, whoa! So you can't go up. I can ride this though.
I think it's not running right now for some reason.
You know what? There has to be more than just forward, because there's that locked area at the beach, and then there's this. It has to lead somewhere cool too. It's not at the beach, at the lake, or outside the Mother Lobe. Yeah, take care of yourself, Cody.
Looks like there's just one more part to find. I think it's not running right now for some reason.
The third cog.
Oh.
There it is.
Ha! That ought to put a little more fun in that funicular. That pun is just one of the things I love about funiculars. Okay, the funicular is slow, but I think this guy is overstated. Whee! Here we go! Funicular! Oop.
Zuku. 4 of 4, alright. Picked up 2 of the scavenger hunt items already,
Got a
too.
side card.
I got another pine cone
Whoa,
here
whoa.
with your name on it, jerk.
Hey, Frazee.
I can't believe Mom forgave you so easily.
That's my mother you're talking about. You take that back.
Can we talk about you being psychic now?
Ugh, look, Raz. I know we played all kinds of weird brain games when we were kids. But I'm not ready to break Mom and Dad's hearts like you did, okay?
Dion's being a total jerk to me.
What a newsflash. What else? Is the sky also blue?
It's not. The ocean's blue and it's reflecting on the sky.
How long does the family plan to stay out here?
Just until the circus makes enough dough to pay for the trip home.
Why don't you stay here with me?
No
And
one
do
watching the circus dog.
Join the intern program.
That sounds humiliating.
It is. It builds character. I think.
I'll, consider it. Maybe I'll check the place out for a while. If we can win over Mom, that is.
Hey, where's Sugar Cube?
You mean my beautiful tiny horse? The one you kidnapped? She's with friends. She asked that I not tell you her location.
No, she didn't.
Don't tell me about my horse, Pooter.
Bye, Frazee.
Later, traitor.
Ouch.
I'll take that card. Yep. Oh. I missed on purpose. Oh. Yep. This is such a misunderstanding of Psychonauts, I can't even bear to read it. This Psychonauts is fake.
You know what? I'm gonna justify the cool art style of my brainscape with everything being black and white. Like, that could represent my stubbornness and how I see, like, ethics and morality in very hard black and white lines.
Did a psychic hurt you in your past or something, goat?
But, you know, the fact that there's no color in it is, like, symbolic of how I may be not seeing the whole picture every time because of that stubbornness.
Okay, I'll admit, the waterfall is pretty questionable.
Waterfall closely is falling upside down.
I find all these facts questionable.
Ease.
need to bring an animal.
That's a special fungus, but I don't think it's a very special fungus.
Hello.
Hey, Lizzie.
Not now, Pooter. I'm trying to abduct a goat.
Why?
For dinner. As soon as we go see,
I'm
hey,
gonna
get
call
away from
you
my goat!
Bobby. Are you really gonna eat that goat?
Nah, Compton needs one. Don't you want to meet my friend Compton? You guys could talk about beards.
Is what guides do. I have the beard and everyone else doesn't. That's how it goes.
I like that kind of stuff.
I wish I had a beard. How do I grow one? I only get this little fuzz.
Yep.
Now, something to consider.
Dude.
When you have a beard, you always stroke it when you think.
Last warning.
It cannot be helped. So, question is, does the fact that most people don't have beards indicate why they don't think? Because they simply can't do it with nothing to stroke. Whoa, whoa!
Yep.
Maybe if I slowed them down.
Come on, you stupid goat.
Well, I mean, in their defense, they're not called fasting yokers. Yep.
Man, I really need to work on my TK.
Oh, and drawing more from the Milkman conspiracy, how like all the citizens in that mine were just like cutouts, and they're all hiding a government agent. They're all people in disguise, you know. Me being the smart kid, I got used a lot. Or, you know, I'd have a friend for the year while we're in class together, and then I would never talk to them again. So, you know, all the people in this world would be represented by, like, a mask, or just being a cardboard cutout, just like that. To show that they're like fake or they don't care or whatever. I think the mask is probably the better way to go, especially considering that I wanted it to be the brush strokes and stuff, you know. And you just make it look all like Oriental art style, right? So we're probably looking at like a nice little lake with foxtails and lily pads and stuff.
Yep.
What have I picked up? It's like a quest long. 4 cards, 1 chest, and 1 marker are still left. Maybe I could have gone higher up on the waterfall. I feel like there should have been an item in there or something. There's just a couple cards. Wait, there was a chest in there, never mind. Queepie, I'm supposed to look for him. I'll need to find one of these. Underground in the questionable area. So there's an underground I need to look for still that's not the Bigfoot cave, though it might be connected. I must have been right next to that a second ago. Just didn't pluck it, I didn't push a button, I don't know why I did not acquire that fungus while I was in the cave. Okay, I probably have to get up from the top. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that turn. I'm losing my mind.
There we go. Whee! Here we go. Funicular. Now, I mean, in their defense, they're not called plastic clothes. Here we go!
Oh, but they are called funiculars, and you know what? Slow is not fun.
Yep. Oh.
You instead, because I'll do it.
Right, so do I hit this? I don't just press Y. I just press Y.
Very special fungus.
But it didn't give me a prompt.
Just bring a little bit back. Hope this helps her treat her dad. Phew!
There are no logs. There's one. Oh. Okay, whatever. It's probably the highest point on it. I doubt they want me to continuously freeze a log just to move at a turtle's pace. Get my ass up here. Basically, I haven't seen Queepie anywhere. I'm supposed to find 6 of them.
Oops.
The Ramones playing more. Something up there. Are all of these like... No. I would have snapped to it. Ever. Oh, that's not a platform. This is though. Oh. Oh, I'm not even trying to get on the right platform. Is there another way? It doesn't look like it. Got it from here. Unless...
People might
metal
think this thought
connections?
tuner looks dorky, but I think it's cool. That thing was making my ears hot.
How do I get up here, dog? Sit. I don't see a door, like, I have to get up there by jumping. Is that a freaking outlet?
Yep.
Oh, I played Breath of the Wild.
The expiration date on this thing is the year I was born.
Oh, right. Last time I said that I wasn't sure what's coming out this year that I really want to play, aside from Final Fantasy, which I'm not going to be able to play. I forgot about the Tears of the Kingdom. That, of course, comes out sometime this month, I think. Or the next month.
What are you listening to?
Some local radio station. I have no idea where it's coming from, but I love it.
Oh, can I listen to it with you?
No.
No. He must move in a linear fashion from where he started, right? Otherwise it would be impossible to track his ass down. Yeah, I'm gonna play that, I guess. Not that I don't have things in my backlog, but, you know, that's gonna be the big game, I guess. At first I wasn't totally sold on it, but, like, you know, they gave us a gameplay demonstration sometime last month, right?
Yep.
And it still looks like the same game, but they introduced, like, these weird nuts and bolts mechanics, like Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. Like, there are vehicle parts just lying around, and you can assemble vehicles out of random shit, and, like, if you pick up a stick, you can connect it to a rock, or you can connect a spear to the stick. Like, you get to make your own weapons on the fly, and that seems like it's gonna be really fun. It could also be really time consuming, but it seemed intuitive enough to just, like, get done snappily in game. I think those are interesting mechanics, but I still wasn't sold even on just that. But the last trailer they put out, like, they showed all these story cutscenes, none of them were flashbacks. And, you know, they showed, like, sweeping shots over from the sky. I didn't see any of the towers, I didn't see any of the shrines. So we don't have to redo any of those. And, like, the sky areas themselves, these look like very put together obstacle courses and stuff. Like, I think that these are the dungeons that the original game was missing. And that is why I'm going to play it, because, like, yeah, the game's a good sandbox, but there wasn't enough meaningful, purposeful content to it, you know? And I think that this is going to have that to an extent. Of course, all the new powers just look fun. But, like, even if the gameplay is the same, if they just give me, like, actual dungeons to go through, I will be happy. And I think that's exactly what they're doing, without them all being, like, developer environments as the shrines were. Like, these are all out in the world. There's a card over there. So really, it took them a long time to get to the good marketing, but I think that that is what had me sold. It's a shame that it cost $70 though. Like, considering it's like the same engine, the graphics are the same. They probably did less work on it overall than the original game. And it's gonna be more expensive. They're just charging it that way because they can. They're gonna try and tell me the Switch is a next-gen console. It's not. Nintendo knows that, but they're greedy. Shame their games are great, though. Okay, I see I can swing up onto there from here.
Scavenger.
Do not say scavenger hunt items, please. I'm...
Did
you see that?
How could I not?
It caught fire!
A little. Mr. Aquato, you almost started a forest fire.
I did it! I set the pine cone on fire!
Now, if I could just do it without igniting myself.
Gotta be more to that, right? Like, I feel like I've already been up here to my other main. Yeah, I have. Maybe that's how I did it from the first time, I don't remember.
Dad?
Hi, son. Think I'm getting any better at this?
No.
Clear your mind.
If it were any emptier, I'd pass out.
Press harder on your temples.
Really? I'm already getting a bit of a bruise there.
Yeah.
Just keep practicing.
That's it?
Focus on the hottest thing you can think of.
Okay, then. I'm thinking of your mother.
Dad!
We're human beings, Rasputin.
No. He's shameless.
You're really taking to this psychic stuff. Like, really hard.
Making up for lost time. Plus, it could be a fun father and son activity for us to do together, don't you think?
Uh-huh. Dad, can I ask you about where we come from?
You mean Grulovia? That's a sad story, son, but there were some glory days back in the old country. The Aquatos were part of a very prestigious national circus there. We even performed for the Tsar and his family from time to time. But then that monster Maligula ruined everything.
Actually, Maligula's not ancient history. Some of her followers are trying to bring her back to life.
What?
The Psychonauts think one of her delusionists have infiltrated the base as a mole.
Then be careful what you tell them, son. You're more connected to Maligula than you should say.
What's that?
What do you mean we're connected to Maligula?
She comes from the Galocchio family.
The family that cursed all of our family to die in water?
Son, she is the Galocchio who cursed our family to die in water. And it worked. My father drowned in the Valermo Dam disaster. But my mother, your Nona, survived. She escaped Grulovia and came here to get away from the curse.
Huh. Why'd she survive if she was cursed? Man just happened to die in a tragic accident involving a dam.
What do you think of the Devil's Fire Hose?
Oh, it's going to be a showstopper, I can tell. Your mother never disappoints, you know. I just wish she'd let me add a little, razzle-dazzle.
Now, but you pull out your Devil's Fire Hose when you sit on top.
Thanks for helping out back at summer camp.
Well, I could tell somehow you were in trouble. Probably because of our psychic connection.
So, how is Lily? I couldn't help but notice when I was inside your mind
Dad!
that you had some uncertainty about the status of your relationship.
What's that?
Just tell her how you feel, son.
Tell us all how you feel, Raz.
Don't make fun of him. He got smooched. What are you doing, virgin?
I don't think Mom's on board with this psychic stuff.
Oh, she'll get used to it. Like she did with my model train hobby. Still so sad about how that elephant sat on my whole collection.
Dad, our circus doesn't have any elephants.
True. Not sure where that animal came from. I'll have to ask your mother. She's the one who saw it happen.
You know who else in the family is psychic, right?
Does it rhyme with Daisy?
Yes, and also with lazy.
Well, if that's true, then it's for her to tell us about some, not you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I had that coming. I'll let you get back to practicing.
Oh, the pine cone just disappeared.
I think I'm almost there.
I get that it was like part of a cutscene, but did it really have to just vanish like that?
Did you see that?
How could I not?
It caught fire!
A little. Mr.
Ugh.
You almost...
Did I take a wrong turn?
Wrong turn 3. I guess if I hear a radio, that means the kid's nearby. That should speed up the search a little, I guess.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it. Yep. Oh. Welcome to the questionable area, where the only answer is more questions? What's with all the question marks?
Questionable. Yeah, we did this.
Adventure, fresh inspiration.
Like all these poles just look so inconspicuous. I didn't think to climb on them. Inconspicuous fish. I hear him.
Yep.
I'll take this way. Let's see. Oh, it's just a camp. Up there, maybe. Yeah, I see the particle effect come through the floor. Oh, I need to climb this tree, which I almost climbed. Decided not to. the sound of him going across the rope. It sounds like he's just like shitting himself so hard right now, and little farts slipping out between his cheeks with every step.
I just want to dance with you.
I need my me time.
No. Okay, well that's half of them. How am I doing on collectibles? That from Queepie. 2 cards, 1 chest. Yeah, there still has to be like an underground area that I have not yet discovered. Or it could be this. No, never mind, I picked that up. Is the quest that I needed? Yeah. Did I ever go into that side passage of the mine that led here? Do you think that that'll like take me into a different load zone here? Maybe? This could be an underground area if I blew it up. I think there's a path at least. Ow. I need to blow shit up. Just. Yoink. Now that I know that, there might be a similar looking wall somewhere that I don't need explosives for. Keep my bananas peeled. Could be something out there. Oh, here's one. I just kind of breezed through it because it looked empty. That's all like cards, but I still need to find a way into an underground zone. So that'll likely be another cave I have to destroy, right? Ha ha. Probably up here. Okay.
Mom's really worried about you.
Oh, please. I'm the only one she doesn't need to worry about.
Eggs. Okay. Oh. Let me on. Do not go. Oh, he go. Could be a destructible wall up here, though.
There we go. Funicular. Well, I mean, in their defense, they're not called fasting pillars.
Testiculars.
Whee! Here we go. Oops. This titanium is fake.
Did a psychic hurt you in your past or something, goat?
Yeah, probably me. Figured I might as well check again while I'm up here. Guess not. Queepie bee.
You!
Oh. How do I get up there? That might be where I found Queepie earlier, actually. How do I get up there? That's why I wanted to get up there in the first place. Is there like a target on this I can hit? Something.
Last one. Maybe this will be the easiest. Oh no. It feels worse. Uh-oh. This one looks tough.
No.
I sentence you to death!
You guys are just here to give me a good source of damage.
Let us adjourn. Court is in session. Council must not badger the gavel.
Ouch.
This trial. Time for justice.
Ugh.
I was right. I should have bought some Cyclops.
We did it.
Phew, that's all of them. I should let Gisu know I got it done. And maybe punch her in the arm. Yep.
But that doesn't tell me how to get up to this platform. It's gotta be the exit of something else, right? Probably another cave or something. Those look related. From over there, that bounce pad maybe. So I need to get to the camp. I'm just assuming that there's stuff here. It's possible I've already explored it. You can find Queepie.
Psychic flourishes.
Oh. No. I feel like Queepie would be here though. Even if he's not here at the moment. I'll keep that location in mind. After we find him the next time, which I think will be number 5.
Ow! Oh! Yep.
Should be on the roof because it's fun to get up there.
There's a narrow slot. I don't think I can fit through.
Yeah, that's probably on the right. Shrooms? Okay. Sounds a little yucky, but I guess it could probably be something like mead. I haven't tried, but you know, not too out of the question.
Ooh, booty. Yep. Ho! That song is pretty cool.
Quit making fun of me.
I'm gonna go right back to the camp because that has to be where this motherfucker hides. Still missing a challenge marker though. I don't know if it'll be a reward for doing this or what. Could even be what's behind that locked door.
Yep.
But that's like the last thing we need to find. And we have obviously combed through this place very thoroughly by now. I already hear the music. He's exactly where I think he is. Okay, I guess he's not, but he's... Oh, there we go.
I think I know who's
He was
broadcasting
next to where I
this
thought he
station.
was.
Why do you need to take over everything I like?
Speak of the devil. Yeah, And there we go, we did it. Questionable area is kaputs. Now, I'm pretty sure I picked up another item, so I'm gonna try to talk to What's-Her-Face again. I probably don't have all the scavenger hunt things yet. Extremely doubtful. But, and then we gotta go talk to, like, Lily. Look at that mushroom. Look at my mushroom. It's terrible.
Is that all?
I've had a lot on my plate lately.
You certainly have a heaping helping of excuse.
What a bitch.
How could I not?
It caught fire!
Okay, where is fast travel? Right here. Does it tell me? Well, I guess it wouldn't tell me that I'm here. Truman's Grotto, the quarry. I want to go to the quarry. Ugh.
Oh man, I wish I had a Psypop right now.
I think the chest is open. Why it be blue, matey?
Yep.
I think Wooly was right up here.
I got that plant you needed.
Thanks, Raz. I know you only did it out of
Rugs.
friendship, but let me give you this anyway. Makes me feel less guilty.
Out of friendship. What'd she give me? A marker?
Hi, Lily.
Hey.
What do you think of these interns?
Oh, the new kids? Honestly, I haven't paid too much attention to them. I'm just so focused on my dad right now.
Who do you think is the mole?
I haven't even had time to think about that. All I really want to think about right now is my father.
Sus.
So the casino mission was pretty exciting.
I'm sure it was, Raz. I'll read the debrief later. But right now, I need to focus on my dad.
I'll check in with you later, alright?
Does her dad not want to talk in front of her because she's worried that she's the mole? She has been Psychonaut training her whole life. Like, she knows all about the mother lobe. She's get all around the mother duck. The mother lobe, the motherfuck. There, it does give me a check mark. Missing one card, one chest, one key. Which is a small area then.
I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I think I'm basically the lord of all time, space, and dimension now.
Makes sense. First thing you wanted me to do the things was in the radio station, right? Talk to them. Maybe they'll give me a card. I don't know, maybe the key and chest are like across that drawbridge. I thought it was gonna come down for the story, but now I'm concerned. Like, if there's actually only 2 more missions, I'll feel like that was pretty short. I'll go ahead and compare it to the length of the first game after the fact. But, I don't know, I'm getting the impression this is more of a Psychonauts 1.5.
With this transmitter, KLOB will finally be on the air. Wow. No, K-Lobe. We enrobe the mother lobe with music.
Cool. So where are your records?
Well, I only have one right now.
What?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
If I find any, I'll bring you more.
I'm counting on it, partner.
Let's say supportive free agent, okay?
Anyway, our fans come for the music, but they stay for the personalities.
Like who?
Like me.
Huh.
And you?
Hey, Gisu. You discharge all those psycho-seismometers yet?
Yep.
No.
Those things were a hazard.
Well, here's your hazard pay. Let us never speak of it again.
Uranium.
Hey, Queepie, what are you doing in here?
He's the latest DJ I've added to my roster.
You mean your only DJ?
We have a very specific discriminating musical direction here at KLOB.
Radio cops, you're busted.
Not funny, Narc.
I'm telling Hollis.
No, you won't. That would hurt my internship, and then I'd hurt you.
Okay, I need to go report my findings to the radio police.
Ha ha.
I'd like to introduce to you the corners of my mind. 'Cause I remember the first time I laid my eyes on you. I left the window open.
Gotta be something in the boat, right? Like maybe get behind this waterfall.
Badge? No? Better not be any lake monsters in here.
The lake monster was friendly. Oh, no waterfall. This boat controls like ass. I'm sure it's just momentum making it feel that way, but I feel like if I'm just moving it with my mind, it'd be pretty snappy. You know, it's like we're fucking wading through sewage. Nothing to get on the boat. I don't remember if I went and explored that side cave in the quarry. I probably did. I just want to look around a bit more. We have about 20 minutes before I call it, I guess. We're not doing another mission, I told you all that. Just collecting things.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember this. It's possible I missed stuff though. Those things. Skeleton. I think I need to jump off preemptively. Float my ass up here. Maybe up there too. There could be more to this. Not sure I can make this jump though. Oh. No. That. I felt close. I need to jump off from somewhere else. No side jump action if I go into the next set. Oh. I need that speed. Possible I get in from somewhere else too, because it doesn't feel like a jump I can make easily. I also don't think there would be another entrance, actually. Unless it's connected to the cave over here. Which is possible. In fact, I'll check. Do you think the collectibles in the quarry count as the ones in the lab? They sure do. So maybe the last things I need are there in the lab, and you know, that broken mine shaft is just set dressing, red herring.
Yep.
fucking kidding me? I don't think there was anything that other place,
Anyone
right?
want to see my oarsman's badge? No?
Just like an elevator up to one room. I know there's at least a spinning fan in here though. Not a mail slot, just fit through. Of course, don't know how to deal with. I might look it up after the fact. See if I'm doing anything stupid, because I don't want to miss out on whatever it is. If going into Ford's head is in fact the point of no return. I hate when they give me that message. And I guess I appreciate it in context here, but like, if it is this, if I get another chance in the open world after doing it at any point in the game, then it shouldn't have said it, because now I'm so worried about getting everything done. Still a chest, still a... Now we have the keys, it's just the chest. The chest could obviously be in that quarry area too. Yep. But I would like to check the other building first, since I already wrote it off.
Pound for pound, the best in
Careful.
psychedelic
Looks like
sound.
you're starting to burn a little.
Oh man, the other guards are gonna be so jealous.
Okay, I have a message here from a listener who says that.
Finally, a visitor! It's been so empty since Agent Fool checked out. Cody? No. Max? Hector? Finn?
I'll just take a quick walk around here. And we'll be good.
This is why against the intern program.
Nerve center. Have I ever been in here?
Access granted.
Oh. Nah, I thought that was at the other end. There's a mural at the other end, though. I remember
I'm
that.
sensing some stray thoughts nearby. Getting closer, I think. Getting closer. Found some thoughts. Thanks, Thought Tuner.
Scanning access granted. Scanning access granted.
Oh, there it is. Why is this room so much dirtier than the others?
Be a rank.
Burn some priceless artifacts.
There's a narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through it. It's locked.
Oh, I don't remember the code, so I'll probably just have to go back through the main door.
Psi cards piling up. Turn them into Psi. Check out these new time bubble pins. Great idea. Let's make a Psi challenge marker and get you ranked up.
Interesting. I'd rather buy the badges first.
Careful how you used that one, Sonny. Just what I was going to recommend.
What?
That'll get you out of a sticky situation. Careful how you use that one, Sonny.
Oh. Should have bought that first.
Tell me if that works. I mean, tell me how you like it. Whenever you need more gear, the automatic will be here.
No good.
Don't be too hard on yourself, kid. It's a lesson.
Alright, I guess we're good. I'm going to look up if the last power is a shrinky dink. And if so, I won't worry about exploring next time. But we are also just out of time. And hopefully I'll have something more to talk about next time. Hopefully we get to next time on time. And, you know how it be. It auto-saved, I guess, but I don't feel comfortable just leaving. Let me fast travel somewhere. Okay. Well, everyone, that's that. Bye-bye. We already did all the things. I'm out.